Write a letter to me. I love that song. Do y'all listen to country music? No. If I could write a letter to me,
those of you who do, you can be set free. Name of Jesus.
Country music is just truth with no filter. It's just isn't that true? Okay, what's the question? Oh, here's what, my biggest mistake I made as a young leader, back when I was 30, and I teach this all the time, it's so important, and I tell our young guys this all the time. The ultimate bullseye on the target as a leader is to only do what only you can do. Only do what only you can do. Because you have a very small skill set. You really do. You're not that good at very many things. But when we start, we have to do a little bit of everything. Part of it, there's nobody else to do it. And the other part is you need to set the pace and say, here's what excellence looks like in our organization. But the sooner you can back out of boxes and the sooner you can back out of job responsibilities, and I wish I had backed out of and given up some things sooner so I could focus on what I'm gifted and called to do. And so I teach that all the time. I wish somebody, the first time I heard it talked about was I was having John Maxwell move to Atlanta, and when he did, I started trying to track him down and ask him lots of questions. And one day over at lunch, this just kind of spilled out in our conversation. I forget exactly how he said it, but basically you play to your strengths, delegate your weaknesses, and I thought, I'm holding on to some weaknesses for a lot of wrong reasons. So I wish I had given up more earlier and focused more on the very few things that I'm really good at.
Yeah,
so.
Huge principle, and I think that's one of the biggest limiting factors in the church world is that we want to control, we want to know everything, and that gets in the way. If we don't delegate, we don't build good leaders, or we don't attract, or we don't retain good leaders. And when I ask Andy questions, a lot of times he'll say, I don't know, someone on staff knows. I think the more times he doesn't know, but knows who knows, that's a better indication of a growing and healthy organization than when he knows the answers to everything. And so you need to know who knows, but you don't need to know it all, or you're going to limit the strength of the organization.